the meeting.
Okay. Nice, fine, Mataji. We will start now. Hare Krishna, everyone. Welcome to this evening's program. Thank you so much for joining us. Today, we are fortunate that Bhaktin Shamista Binesh agreed to welcome our speaker. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you so much. We may start with the introduction. Thank you so much. And welcome to Bhaktin Vrishthi for Rambaran as well. Thank you so much, Mataji, for your time and your dedication. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
And thank you. Welcome to Shyama Mataji. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, and Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So our speaker for today is Bhaktin Vrishthi Rambaran, and she is currently studying for Bhakti Shastri, and that is by His Holiness Bhakti Chaitanya Swami Maharaj, under the mentorship of Ranga Devi Dasi Mataji. So without any further delay, I now hand you over to Bhaktin Vrishthi. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Let us begin with some kirtan. Nama Om Vishnu Padhaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Nama Om Vishnu Padhaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Nama Om Vishnu Padhaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Prachayine Nevashesha Shunyavadhi Paschachadeshatahine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaur Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha, Jaya Girivardhari, Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha, Jaya Girivardhari, Yashodhanandana Bhajajana Ranjana, Yashodhanandana Bhajajana Ranjana, Yamuna Tira Vanachari, Yamuna Tira Vanachari, Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Jaya Radha Radhanata Radha Radhanata Radhe, Jaya Radha Radhanata Radha Radhanata Radhe, Jaya Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Jaya Giri Govardhan, Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Shri Radha Radhanath ki jai, Shri Giri Govardhan ki jai, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. All glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Today I will be discussing the importance of book distribution. Let us begin with some prayers. Om Gyana Timidhandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshu Umitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadhamayam Dadati Swapadantikam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopisha Gopika Kanta Radhakanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanu Sutadevi Pranamami Haripriye Vanchakalpatarubhascha Kripa Sindhu Vayevacha Patitanam Pavanavyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Today I will be reading from the Srila Prabhupada Leela Amrita, chapter 12, The Journey to America. Srila Prabhupada writes, today the ship is plying very smoothly. I feel today better. But I am feeling separation from Shri Vrindavan and my lords, Shri Govinda, Gopinath, Radha Damodar. My only solace is Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita, in which I am tasting the nectarian of Lord Chaitanya's Leela. I have left Bharat Bhumi just to execute the order of Shri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. In pursuance of Lord Chaitanya's order, I have no qualification, but have taken up the risk just to carry out the order of His divine grace. I depend fully on their mercy, so far away from Vrindavan. Jaladatta Diary, September 10th, 1965. The Jaladatta is a regular cargo carrier of the Sindhya Steam Navigation Company, but there is a passenger cabin aboard. During the voyage from Calcutta to New York in August and September of 1965, the cabin was occupied by Sri Abhay Charanara Vrinda Bhaktivedanta Swami, whose age was listed as 69 and who was taken on board bearing a complimentary ticket with food. The Jaladatta, under the command of Captain Arun Pandya, whose wife was also aboard, left at 9 a.m. on Friday, August 13th. In his diary, Srila Prabhupada noted, the cabin is quite comfortable, thanks to Lord Krishna for enlightening Sumati Moraji for all these arrangements. I am quite comfortable. But on the 14th, he departed. Seasickness, dizziness, vomiting, Bay of Bengal, heavy rains, more sickness. On the 19th, when the ship arrived at Colombo, Ceylon, now Sri Lanka, Prabhupada was able to get relief from his seasickness. The captain took him ashore and he traveled around Colombo by car. Then the ship went on toward Cochin on the west coast of India. Janamastami, the appearance of day of Lord Krishna, fell on the 20th of August that year. Prabhupada took the opportunity to speak to the crew about the philosophy of Lord Krishna, and he distributed prasadam he had cooked himself. August 21st was his 69th birthday, observed without ceremony at sea. That same day, the ship arrived at Cochin, and Srila Prabhupada's trunks of Srimad Bhagavatam volumes, which had been shipped from Bombay, were loaded on board. By the 23rd, the ship had put out to the Red Sea, where Srila Prabhupada encountered great difficulty. He noted in his diary, rain, seasickness, dizziness, headache, no appetite, vomiting. The symptoms persisted, but it was more than seasickness. The pains in his chest made him think he would die at any moment. In 2 days, he suffered 2 heart attacks. He tolerated the difficulty, meditating on the purpose of his mission. But after 2 days of such violent attacks, he thought that if another one were to come, he would certainly not survive. On the night of the 2nd day, Prabhupada had a dream. Lord Krishna, in his many forms, was rowing a boat, and he told Prabhupada that he should not fear, but come along. Prabhupada felt assured of Lord Krishna's protection, and the violent attacks did not occur. The Jaladatta entered the Suez Canal on September 1st and stopped in Port Said on the 2nd. Srila Prabhupada visited the city with the captain and said that he liked it. By the 6th, he had recovered a little from his illness and was eating regularly again for the first time in 2 weeks, having cooked his own khichdi and puris. He reported in his diary that his strength renewed little by little. Thursday, September 9th. To 4 this afternoon, we have crossed over the Atlantic Ocean for 24 hours. The whole day was clear and almost smooth. I am taking my food regularly. I have got some strength to struggle. There is also a slight tacking of the ship, and I am feeling a slight headache also, but I am struggling, and the nectarian of life is Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, the source of all my vitality. Friday, September 10th. Today the ship is plying very smoothly. I feel today better, but I am feeling separation from Sri Vrindavan and my lords, Sri Govinda, Gopinath, Radha Damodar. The only solace is Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, in which I am tasting the nectarian of Lord Chaitanya's Leela pastimes. I have left Bharat Bhumi just to execute the order of Sri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati in pursuance of Lord Chaitanya's order. I have no qualification, but have taken up the risk just to carry out the order of His divine grace. I depend fully on their mercy, so far away from Vrindavan. During the voyage, Srila Prabhupada sometimes stood on deck at the ship's rail, watching the ocean and the sky, and thinking of Chaitanya Charitamrita, Vrindavan Dham, and the order of his spiritual master, to go preach in the West. Mrs. Pandya, the captain's wife, whom Srila Prabhupada considered to be an intelligent and learned lady, foretold Srila Prabhupada's future. If he were to pass beyond this crisis in his health, she said, it would indicate the goodwill of Lord Krishna. The ocean voyage of 1965 was a calm one for the Jaladata. The captain said that never in his entire career had he seen such a calm Atlantic crossing. Prabhupada replied that the calmness was Lord Krishna's mercy. And Mrs. Pandya asked Prabhupada to come back with them so that they might have another such crossing. Srila Prabhupada wrote in his diary, if the Atlantic would have shown its usual face, perhaps I would have died. But Lord Krishna has taken charge of the ship. On September 13th, Prabhupada noted in his diary that his second day of journey, cooked bhati khichdi, it appeared to be delicious, so I was able to take some food. Today I have disclosed my mind to my companion, Lord Shri Krishna. There is a Bengali poem made by me in this connection. This poem was a prayer to Lord Krishna, and it is filled with Prabhupada's devotional confidence in the mission that he had undertaken on behalf of his spiritual master. I emphatically say to you, O brothers, you will obtain your good fortune from the Supreme Lord, Krishna, only when Srimati Radharani becomes pleased with you. Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, who is very dear to Lord Gauranga, Lord Chaitanya, the son of Mother Sachi, is unparalleled in his service to the Supreme Lord Shri Krishna. He is that great saintly spiritual master who bestows intense devotion to Krishna at different places throughout the world. By his strong desire, the holy name of Lord Gauranga will spread throughout all the countries of the Western world. In all the cities, towns, and villages on the earth, from all the oceans, seas, rivers, and streams, everyone will chant the holy name of Krishna. Will certainly cover the land. When all the sinful, miserable living entities become happy, the Vaishnava's desire is then fulfilled. Although my Guru Maharaj ordered me to accomplish this mission, I am not worthy or fit to do it. I am very fallen and insignificant. Therefore, O Lord, now I am begging for your mercy so that I may become worthy, for you are the wisest and most experienced of all. Today, that remembrance of you came to me in a very nice way. Because I have a great longing, I call to you. I am your eternal servant, and therefore I desire your association so much. O Lord Krishna, except for you, there is no means of success. In the same straightforward, factual manner in which he had noted the date, the weather, and his state of health, he now described his helpless dependence on his companion, Lord Krishna, and his absorption in the ecstasy of separation from Krishna. He described the relationship between the spiritual master and the disciple, and he praised his own spiritual master, Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, by whose strong desire the holy name of Lord Gauranga will spread throughout all the countries of the Western world. He plainly stated that his spiritual master had ordered him to accomplish this mission of worldwide Krishna consciousness, and feeling unworthy, he prayed to Lord Krishna for strength. The last verses give an unexpected confidential glimpse into Srila Prabhupada's direct relationship with Lord Krishna. Prabhupada called on Krishna as his dear friend and longed for the joy of again wandering the fields of Raj. This memory of Krishna, he wrote, came because of a great desire to serve the Lord. Externally, Srila Prabhupada was experiencing great inconvenience. He had been aboard ship for a month and had suffered heart attacks and repeated seasickness. Moreover, even if he were to recover from these difficulties, his arrival in America would undoubtedly bring many more difficulties. But remembering the desire of his spiritual master, taking strength from his reading of Chaitanya Charitamrita, and revealing his mind in his prayer to Lord Krishna, Prabhupada remained confident. After a 35-day journey from Calcutta, the Jaladatha reached Boston's Commonwealth Pier at 5:30 a.m. on September 17, 1965. The ship was to stop briefly in Boston before proceeding to New York City. Among the first things Srila Prabhupada saw in America were the letters A and P painted on a pier front warehouse. The gray waterfront dawn revealed the ships in the harbor, a conglomeration of lobster stands and drab buildings, and rising in the distance, the Boston skyline. Prabhupada had to pass through US immigration and customs in Boston. His visa allowed him a 3-month stay, and an official stamped it to indicate his expected date of departure. Captain Pandya invited Prabhupada to take a walk into Boston, where the captain intended to do some shopping. They walked across a footbridge into a busy commercial area with old churches, warehouses, office buildings, bars, tawdry bookshops, nightclubs, and restaurants. Prabhupada briefly observed the city. But the most significant thing about his short stay in Boston, aside from the fact that he had now set foot in America, was that at Commonwealth Pier, he wrote another Bengali poem entitled Makine Bhagavad Dharma, Teaching Krishna Consciousness in America. Some of the verses he wrote on board the ship that day are as follows. My dear Lord Krishna, you are so kind upon this useless soul, but I do not know why you have brought me here. Now you can do whatever you like with me, but I guess you have some business here. Otherwise, why would you bring me to this terrible place? Most of the population here is covered by the material modes of ignorance and passion. Absorbed in material life, they think themselves very happy and satisfied, and therefore they have no taste for the transcendental message of Vasudeva Krishna. I do not know how they will be able to understand it, but I know that your causeless mercy can make everything possible, because you are the most expert mystic. How will they understand the mellows of devotional service, O Lord? I am simply praying for your mercy so that I will be able to convince them about your message. All living entities have come under the control of the illusionary energy by your will. And therefore, if you like, by your will, they can also be released from the clutches of illusion. I wish that you may deliver them. Therefore, if you so desire the deliverance, then only will they be able to understand your message. How will I make them understand this message of Krishna consciousness? I am very unfortunate unqualified, and the most fallen. Therefore, I am seeking your benediction so that I can convince them, for I am powerless to do so on my own. Somehow or other, O Lord, you have brought me here to speak about you. Now, my Lord, it is up to you to make me a success or failure, as you like. O spiritual master of all the worlds, I can simply repeat your message. So if you like, you can make my power of speaking suitable for their understanding. Only by your causeless mercy will my words become pure. I am sure that when this transcendental message penetrates their hearts, they will certainly feel gladdened and thus become liberated from all unhappy conditions of life. Oh Lord, I am just like a puppet in your hands. So if you have brought me here to dance, then make me dance, O Lord. Make me dance as you like. I have no devotion, nor do I have any knowledge, but I have strong faith in the holy name of Krishna. I have been designated as Bhaktivedanta, and now if you like, you can fulfill the real purport of Bhaktivedanta. Signed, the most unfortunate, insignificant beggar, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. On board the ship Jaladatta, Commonwealth Pier, Boston, Massachusetts, USA, dated 18 September 1965. The above excerpt from the Srila Prabhupada Leela Amrita depicts the journey of Srila Prabhupada from India to the USA. The journey was not easy, but Srila Prabhupada made the treacherous journey in order to establish the Krishna conscious movement for the benefit of us all. In our lives today, we can all easily move from one end of the world to another by aeroplanes. But when Srila Prabhupada first made the journey from India, this luxury was not yet available. Therefore, it is very imperative that we all deeply appreciate the hard work Srila Prabhupada put into establishing this movement and reciprocate with this hard work by doing books distribution, which pleased Srila Prabhupada greatly. Below are some quotes from Srila Prabhupada regarding books distribution. Your report of book distribution is very encouraging. Please go on increasing more and more. Yes, you should become the topmost temple for distributing my books. This is a very good proposal. That is the only way to please me. Distribute my books profusely. That is real preaching. This is a letter to Balakrishna in Vrindavan, 23rd October 1976. This book distribution is the essence of our mission. Letter to Rupanuga in Bombay, 18 December 1974. Go on selling books. That is my desire. This is a letter to Kurushreshtha, Ahmedabad, 26 September 1975. Your report of the book distribution there is very encouraging. Make program to distribute our books all over the world. Our books are being appreciated by learned circles, so we should take advantage. Whatever progress we have made, it is simply to distributing these books. So go on and do not divert your mind for a moment from this. I have full confidence in you. Letter to Rameshwara, Mayapur, 11th October 1974. Whenever there is any publication in any language, it enlivens me 100 times. Letter to Hamsadatta, Mayapur, 19th October 1974. Prabhupada, you consult among you, so I want to see simply distribution of books in any language. That I want. This is a room conversation, July 27, 28, 1977, Vrindavan. You have said rightly when you write that the devotees are working to please me by distributing my books. My mission on behalf of my Guru Maharaj and Lord Chaitanya to spread Krishna consciousness would never have been so successful if it had not been taken up by enthusiastic boys and girls, such as in San Francisco, especially through distribution of books. Letter to Bhakta Das, Melbourne, 28 June 1974. Book distribution is very important, as through book distribution, we can share the mercy of Srila Prabhupada to everyone. Without book distribution, millions of people will be bereft of the spiritual knowledge that we have all acquired by Srila Prabhupada's mercy. This spiritual knowledge is the foundation for stopping all the problems of this world and going back home, back to Godhead. Therefore, we should all engage in book distribution as this pleases their lordships, Shri Radha Radhanath, Lord Chaitanya, and Srila Prabhupada the most. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you so much for the wonderful class.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, we'd like, is there any questions or comments? Anybody would like to share? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Shama Valapi Devi Dasi. Welcome to Yurveda Mataji. Also Shamishta Binesh Mataji, welcome, Hare Krishna. Welcome to Prabhu's name is called Rock. Welcome, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Is there any comments or question? Otherwise, we can end up with some kirtan. Shama Balavi Devi Dasi, Hare Krishna. Would you like to make any comments from your side? Maybe something that has inspired you about Srila Prabhupada's books?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Please accept my humble obeisances. Thank you for always inviting me. Such a nice class from a young devotee. I'm so impressed. It inspires us all, actually. You know, we've been studying and done Bhakti Shastri, but she has so much courage to come up and read this. It's so wonderful. And I love, you know, what she's just read. It just inspires us to continue reading Srila Prabhupada's books and Leela Amrita and sharing those books with others. So thank you. Sorry, Bhaktin, I didn't get the name very nicely. Prabhu?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
The devotee's name again?
The one that's speaking.
Yes.
It's Bhaktin Vrishthi Rambaran.
Yes. No, I applaud her for having read so nicely and done a lovely class. Thank you.
Yes, she was wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mataji. There is a comment from Rock. Hare Krishna. If you can say Hare Krishna to us so we know you are there. Hare Krishna. Is it Rock or is it Hare Krishna?
Haribol.
There's a question. Haribol, yes. Thank you so much for joining us. If you had a question, you can please tell us a question. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, my question is, why are we still focusing on books in this day and age? So much has changed.
Hare Krishna. Is anyone who would like to answer the question? Vrishthi Mataji, about the internet and books. Should we modernize and what should we do?
Hare Krishna. I'm not so experienced to answer this question, so if anyone could provide an suitable answer, please.
You see, if he was alive today, he wouldn't use books. He would use the internet. If he was alive today.
Sorry, Prabhu, may I just say something?
Yes, please, Mataji.
Yeah, I think, you know, books are books. They're just called books. So whether they are e-books or, you know, online classes, they're all based on the books and the writings of Srila Prabhupada. So you can't do away with that. That's there. That's, you know, it's established, it's developed, and we have to develop it further. So whether you're using the modern methods of social media or whatever it is, books are books. So I think it'll always be there.
Yes, thank you so much, Mataji. Thank you.
Nice.
Is there any other
Yeah.
questions from anybody?
Yeah, I can just respond to that. Yeah, we have moved on with technologies. So the idea of ebooks is phenomenal, and you get a lot of you get all the books actually on the net. So, but I think there's also a place for hard copies as well. Some people prefer hard copies, so I think having both would be great. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Mataji, you'd like to end up with some kirtan? I just want to make a comment about the books and, the internet. Srila Prabhupada wanted us to spread Krishna consciousness. So we are fortunate, whatever means we have, we can use that, whether it's books or e-books, or even talking to someone that's preaching. And we're also using technology now. At the moment, we're actually using Srila Prabhupada's books as a source in what we are spreading. So we are very grateful for the knowledge that we got from Srila Prabhupada and the Parampara system. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Hare Krishna Mataji. Please, if you'd like to end up with some kirtan.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the wonderful class. And also, I just want to ask Shamista Binesh, is there any comments from your side, Mataji? This is your sister, isn't it? Shamista Binesh is your sister. Thank you so much, Mataji. And I agree with Shyama Valibi Devidas. We really admire you. You're doing Bhakti Sastri, and so many of us have done Bhakti Sastri, and we don't have the courage to preach online, but really admire you, and we can learn from you also. At such a young age, you are preaching, and thanks to Ranga Devi Dasi for giving you an opportunity. Hare Krishna. Shamishta Binesh Mataji.
Yes, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Thank you so much for facilitating these classes. They are very inspirational and very encouraging to all of us, and we learn so much from these classes as well. So thank you so much for that, and thank you so much for the wonderful class today, Vrishthi Mataji. And it is an inspiration that we can all contribute in some way to promoting and spreading the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Hare Krishna. There was another question from Rock about the field and the knower of the field. There was a question on that. Shama Valibi Devidas, would you like to answer the question about the field and the knower of the field? I know you've done the Bhakti Sastri as well.
Sorry, Prabhu, not this moment.
Yes.
I think maybe you'll be more the right person to speak about it. We've done the same thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's actually in the Bhagavad Gita. The field and know of the field. The field is the body, and know of the field is a super soul, which is Krishna. So he's the knower of all the bodies. So there's more in the Bhagavad Gita, but that we can share that verse to the Prabhu. Prabhu, thank you so much for your questions. Very nice questions. We need to think more about also how to answer you better in the future. You can just please give us your number. We'll respond to you. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Shamista Binesh, or is it Vrishthi Mataji? Would you like to end up some kirtan? And we're so fortunate for Shama Mataji to join us. Mataji, you're a professor as well, Mataji. Is it Konisegri Mataji?
Yes, I am.
We're so fortunate to have a professor joining us. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Thank you for inviting me, Prabhu.
Thank you.
I really
we hope you can join us
appreciate it.
in more of the classes.
I'll try. If
so
you
much.
send me the invitation, I will. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Thank you. Vrishthi Mataji, thank you, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
With some kirtan, and thank you so much for enlightening us about Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nivashesha Shunyavadi Paschachadeshataine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nivashesha Shunyavadi Paschachadeshataine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaur Bhaktavinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridhari Yashodanandana Bhaja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Bhaja Jana Ranjana Yamunatira Vanachari Yamunatira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Radhanata Radhanata Radhe Jaya Kodanitai Jaya Kodanitai Jaya Kiri Govardhan Jaya Kiri Govardhan Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Shri Radhanath ki jai Shri Giridhar Govardhan ki jai